Welcome, audio fans. It's time for another episode of the podcast, presented by J&J Production Studios, your home for entertainment with your favorite shows available every week. And now, it's time to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone, and hopefully you're having a wonderful day. It is Dr. Samcro here. Apparently I can't speak, my apologies. Here in the sleep lab to bring you another episode of ASMR and nighttime sleep to help you find sweet slumbers and drifting off into dreamland full of sugar plums, fairies, just about anything you can possibly imagine. I hope you all had a wonderful Halloween. We have now crossed the threshold. It is November. It has been quite chilly. We had a couple of warm days to throw us off, but that quickly vanished. The nights are cold, the mornings are frigid, there's frost on the ground, snow is in the air, and in some places, it has already begun to fall. Maybe it's already fallen where you are. But the one thing that always seems to slip your grasp, the one thing that always seems to elude you, is your rest and relaxation. We all need those moments. We all need precious opportunities to escape life, just for a moment even. Whether that means we sleep a little bit longer. We know daylight savings is coming. This weekend, in fact, Sunday, November 5th, remember to set your clocks back. We get an extra hour of sleep. Take advantage of that. We do lose an hour of daylight. It will get darker earlier, but we are able to have a chance to stay in our beds, wrapped up cozily in our blankets, able to relax. It's been quite a year. We only have a few months left in this season. 2023 is coming to a close, and a new era begins come New Year's Day, January 2024. Lots happening here at the studio. Or at the sleep lab, rather, and at the studio, of course. You guys know we have a multitude of things going on. We are going to take an in-depth look over the next few months and beginning next year of how to better incorporate our functions that we have available for ASMR here. We want to explore some new sounds, maybe find other elements that will give you some peace of mind, some relaxation even. We may begin to even play some sounds, maybe some rain sounds, forest sounds, anything soothing and relaxing that we can find. What better way to get yourself in a totally relaxed state than the sounds of the ocean or a breeze in the air? It's a beautiful fall day. I've been listening to the leaves fall. That sound is absolutely marvelous. Whatever it is, hopefully you'll be able to utilize that to your benefit. We try to look at different things. We try to see what our busy lives cause stress for us. Why do they do that? How do they do that? How often? Every day? Every few days? Every week? Month? Even year? And we're all different. We are all in unique situations. Different lives. Different jobs, different schedules, family, friends, other activities, hobbies. We're always on the go, constantly. I know a lot of folks like that. I'm sure you guys do as well. I can be one of those. I try very hard not to be, but it's difficult sometimes when you have so much to do and so little time. But we always have time for moments such as these. And we are going to continue to work hard here at the Sleep Lab to bring out more episodes to be the prescription that you need to help you sleep. Even if you're out during the day, we can help induce a daydream for you. Take a moment, maybe you're on lunch break, whether that's work or at school, to put this episode on and let it relax you for a few moments. I think the key factor that a lot of people forget is, and we've said this before, to take time for ourselves, but they don't take those few moments. They don't take the opportunity where what seems to be very little to no time at all could be very relaxing for some. You don't know. It's very possible that moments, fleeting seconds, could be just the medicine you need to rejuvenate yourselves. We all look forward to the weekend. The weekends are fantastic because that's a great chance for a lot of us to really recharge our batteries and to really get ourselves back to our being 100% ready to go for the following week. I think it's more important than ever, as we get older especially, that we make more time for that. Now, I've seen studies and I've heard things said where average adults can function on 5 to 6 hours of sleep. And that's probably true. A lot of you probably do that, and I'm not knocking that. But is it possible to expand upon that? Try to stretch it out if you can. And if you're not, what are you sacrificing your sleep for? Now, it might be important family things, and that's true. Totally understand that. But is it really, really worth it? Is it going to be beneficial for you to lose those few hours, precious hours of sleep that you are using, if it's something frivolous or something that's not important? We do try to cram so much in a day, and it just feels like there's never enough time to eat, sleep, do what we need to do. It's incredible. A lot of us have to go overtime and go crazy, so busy. There's not a moment's peace no matter where you're at. And I wonder how many of us really are suffering because of it. Are you pulling out your hair yet? Are you really struggling with the overload of stress that's accumulated there? How is it making you feel? How are you functioning in other areas of your life? Not just, say, at work or school, but at home with your family. It can be a huge, huge weight on your shoulders that we don't want. So remember, steal away and take some moments, even just a few. Turn off your phones, turn off your tablets, and get away from your computers. Find a quiet spot in the house, outside, just somewhere away from all the commotion, all the noise. Give yourself that peace of mind. Give yourself those precious few moments, and make sure that you are taking care of yourself. I know it's not easy. We all do that here. You guys know a lot of us at the studio. We have different things going on, but we try to make it work. We do very well, actually, in fact. But it's hard sometimes. So we can relate, and that's why we share these words of wisdom for insight to help you guys as well. And in a soothing manner, not overbearing, not dominating. Just a nice way to keep everything relaxed. We normally don't do announcements, but I do want to share this because our good friend, Big Hoss, aka Dr. Hoss, when he's in the sleep lab, which we'll have to get him in here at some point soon. We want to do some talking on mental health and awareness. I know that's very big for him. Make sure if you are a regular listener, set your calendars. Saturday night, November 25th, will be an extra long special edition episode on our main show, the What's Up Bro podcast show, as we celebrate Big Hoss's birthday. We hope you guys can come and celebrate, wish him well, and just make it a glorious time. We want to have a huge party, a big bash for him, in honor of that. I mean, his birthday is not until later that week, start of next week, the following week, but we have a chance to celebrate it early. That's what we're going to do, and we want to take advantage of that. So hope you guys will join us. Make sure you tune in for that. It's going to be an amazing time. It's always fun when we can do that. You know, you have those office parties that you can hang out with, where you get to hang out, and we get to have a party on the air. It's going to be incredible. We hope to see you there. Now, ask yourself this question. Think about it for a moment. Where are my relaxing points? I beg your pardon, I have a bit of allergies going on. Where do you go for your safe place? Where is that special spot of warmth and comfort that you feel? We all have one somewhere. I know I do. When is the last time you visited it? Has it been a while? It shouldn't be. in that regard. You should be in that spot now and again. So make sure you do that. Go back there. And then when you are there, what do you think about? What do you try to relax yourself with? Don't think about the rest of your day. Don't think about things that haven't been accomplished yet. That'll do you no good. If anything, that's going to add more stress than relief and could just essentially be pouring gasoline on a roaring fire. You don't want to do that. Use that time to reflect. We share this a lot on our other shows, and we've done it here too. Think back on moments of your life, happy moments. Think back to childhood. Maybe even think about in the present if you have children or grandchildren. Think about that. Think about the special times that you share. How wonderful is it? Think about the moments you will share. Turn yourself off to everything else that's going on in the world. It's not important at this moment. This time when you take it is just for you. And I hope I can help you relax. I'm sure you're all at a different place now. Maybe some of you are working. Maybe you're at home. Maybe you're in the living room. Maybe you're even in your bed. That's actually perfect. If you have that ability, hop in your bed with your favorite blanket. Get nice and cozy, warm. A nice soft pillow. Get a sleep mask. Help to block the light out. You can put a headset in or earbuds if you want some extra sounds. Or even put earplugs in. Try to give yourself complete isolation. Make sure the room is dark, even if you're just sitting in a recliner, in a chair somewhere. And make sure there's no sounds around you as much as possible. You'll be amazed at how much peace can bring with that notion and with that lack of sound. Now, it's difficult, depending on where you are, where you live, and where you are specifically at this point in time. There might be sounds you can't avoid. That's okay. Do your best to muffle them out. Do your best not to dwell on them. Think about them for a little bit. Where they're at, where they're coming from. Maybe you can adjust some things. Maybe take a towel and put it blocking on the base of your door. Keep the sound out. If you're in your bedroom and it's still too noisy, maybe go into your closet if it's big enough. You can even go under your bed. I remember when I was younger, I loved to go under the bed. There's just something so reassuring and calming and a feeling of safety when you're there. Use that. That could be for you. Take some deep breaths. Let's do some now together. Do you feel relaxed yet? Take a few more breaths if you wish. Quiet your mind. Let yourself go. If you're in your bed or in your favorite chair, fall into it, sink into it like a fluffy mushroom, fluffy cloud, or a fluffy marshmallow, I meant to say. Mushroom could work too, but I think you get the point with marshmallow. Much better. Give yourself a quiet moment of peace there. And stillness. Calm. Embrace it. Relax. Don't worry, you're in a safe place. We're here at the Sleep Lab to keep an eye on you. Fear not. That is why we're here. That is why we do what we do. It's all about giving you the help that you need in any way we possibly can. Take a few moments. Can't really hear anything, can you? It's quiet. Very, very relaxing. Very calm. Very still. How do you feel now? Do you feel relaxed? Is it beginning to hit you? Did you even fall asleep? Wonderful. That's great. Just take a deep breath. Lay back. Be calm. Be still. Don't drag you down. How do you feel now? Probably even still better, right? What a way to relax. A way to kick back. Just taking all that weight off of your shoulders. All of that pressure. And do this every day if you can. Don't just do it once a week or once a month. Do it as much as you possibly can. The more you do it, the happier you'll be, the better off you'll feel, and you'll make yourself that much more relaxed. Pausing there for a moment to just give you guys something quiet to listen to. Listen to soothing sounds. Maybe it's a clock sound. Maybe it's the floor creaking or the wind blowing through making the house make sounds. Whatever it is, turn it into something good. Relax. Give yourself a moment to really get into a deep zone. Are you feeling it? Are you getting closer? If not, that's okay. Just relax. Keep staying focused. No reason to be afraid. If it doesn't come right away, it'll come at some point. Don't be afraid. Hang in there. You can make it. How do you feel now? Growing more and more settling for you? You're not letting things distract you, I hope. Let the phone ring. Leave it go. There's a knock on the door or a doorbell ring. Might just be the mail or a delivery. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. Right now is your time to be in the zone and be, what's a good word for that? Be totally cut off. I think it might be a better way to say that, but yeah, that's probably the best way to put it. We could elaborate further, but I don't want to complicate things. How do you feel now? Feeling better? Feeling relaxed? Wondering if you're feeling tingles yet even. That's where the ASMR part really kicks in. Give yourself that tingly opportunity. There are actually ways you can induce it yourself if you try hard enough. Sit there. Relax. Back. Feel the peaceful moments. Feel it. Can you feel it? Feel your hair stand up on your back of your neck, down your arms. Feel the sensation it gives you. The tingles are a good thing. Tingles are what you want. It's only going to increase things for you. How quiet is it for you? Quiet enough? I'm sure it could be better, but you take what you get, right? Maybe you're in that luxurious opportunity where you have complete silence. That's even better. Make the most of it. If you're in a spot, you can make a regular spot for you. Mark that for yourself. Even if you have to have different times, try to create a pattern, create a routine, Give yourself that ability to have that moment that you can look forward to, or moments. Maybe you can do more than one every day. Give yourself that opportunity. Give yourself the means to be at peace for just a few moments. Now, if you have children, if you're parents that children go to school, and maybe you're staying at home, you know you have chores to do around the house, and that's okay. But try to carve out some time before the kids get off the bus coming home. Get them on the bus in the morning. Go in and just take a few moments to relax and rejuvenate yourself. Give yourself what you deserve, the ability to recharge. Give yourself that opportunity to feel it at your roots, to be back to where you are when you feel fresh. It's amazing how much you can do with so little sometimes. Give it a try. What's the worst that could happen? I know you can do it. You might be thinking too, when in the world am I going to be able to do it? When can I carve that time for myself? How do I do it? I can't answer that part of it, but what I can tell you is you have the ability to do it. You just have to trust in yourself and know that you are gifted enough that you can do it and that you are going to do it. How do you feel? Is the relaxation still working? Do you feel at peace? If you're asleep, I don't want you to wake. Maybe you're in that dreamlike state where you're not quite awake, but you're not quite asleep. That's just as good too. That's a whole other area of subconscious that really can give you a jump start as far as your healing process, to give you that ability to reshift, refocus, resituate yourself. It's incredible. Go with it. Don't fight it. Any form of rest, all the way from complete unconscious sleep to daydreaming to meditation, I would say, even in that meditative state, doing yoga, which a lot of people do. If you do that and you can incorporate that as your personal quiet time and a chance to refresh, do that. I know a lot of people that have done that and they swear by it, and maybe that's what you do. Just add these few extra techniques to help you. That's all. Give yourself the opportunity. Give yourself the ability to do it. And remember the most important rule. Do it for you. Don't do it for anyone else. Don't do it for your family. Don't do it for your spouse. Everybody has their own unique way of doing things. Do it for you. Make this your thing. Can you feel it? Are you thinking that now? Am I challenging you? Don't overthink it. I don't want you to get stressed out. But pause to reflect on it. Give yourself that opportunity. Don't deny it. Help yourself. The other part of this we talk about is mental health awareness. It's so easy, and people forget all the time how critical it is to take care of our mental health. Yes, it's just as crucial with our physical health, but we oftentimes, myself included, forget to focus on the mental health. And that really, in my opinion, in the research I've done in the studies for that, I think that is the absolute worst thing that you can do. There is so much damage that can be done when your mental health is affected. It's incredible. And it's easy for us to forget that because we don't think about it. We're also physically drained on an average basis, and we often forget that. But the mental aspect really kicks in there, and that's just as big a part of it as physical. So really make sure in that regard that you are giving yourself the mental break that you need. And then when you do that, and then when you come back in to see your family, to go back to work, to do whatever it is you need to do, you will feel so much better, so much like yourself. It's going to be amazing. You probably won't even realize it at first, but it'll happen, trust me. I've done it a few times myself. So remember these simple techniques. We're going to end soon. You guys know we never do a super long episode, but we are due for another episode here, and it's been a crazy week for me too, so I know how much I would need this, and I'm hoping this will help a lot of you. We're going to explore more down the road. This is still early in process. We're so glad for your support. A lot of you guys seem to really like these. More great stuff to come. We got more experiments, more things we're working on, we're planning down the road, so stick around and stay tuned for that for sure. But when we get ready to wrap up here, let's just remember those elements again. Have an action plan. Write it down if you need to, if you have a planner or a notebook. Anything that can help you with your memorization to be able to give you these moments every day during the week. And especially on the weekends when there's not much going, it's a perfect time when you have a lot happening. Use those moments. I'm sure you can sneak away for a little while. Kids can entertain themselves. Perhaps your husband or wife will be there and keep an eye on them for a few moments. Work together and trade off. Give your spouse that opportunity as well. Take turns. You both need it. If you have the ability to both be together, do it together. But take note of that. Find those things that are going to help you. Your safe place, number one. Any comfort you can take, a blanket, a pillow, something, your favorite pair of slippers, pajamas, a robe, whatever it is. And make sure that you block out all the elements, all the noises, all the light. Give yourself that setting. If it helps to be in a cooler place, find a cooler place to cuddle up with your blankets. Or a warmer place. Go in your closet, go under the bed. Anywhere you can. We all have places we can go, so make sure you find yours and mark that. That will be your special place. That will be your own unique individual sleep lab. Use that. Go with it. Have fun with it. And most importantly, remember, the most important person we have to take care of, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, it is our family, it is our loved ones, but the most important person we have to take care of first of all and foremost is us. I say it to my loved ones all the time. You're no good to anybody else if you go down or if you are not fully charged. It's even worse. I've been there. Not because I wanted to, not willingly, but it has caused issue because I wasn't fully refreshed and recharged. So I implore you to ensure that you have that ability to get that relaxation time in and be a much better person going forward. I hope this episode has been enlightening for you guys. I hope you continue to follow and love this series. We are going to grow so much with this and do so much more as we expand and experiment with different things. I truly hope that this is helpful for each and every single one of you, no matter what level you're at, that you find your own pathway through these wise words of advice. Don't forget to check us out, the What's Up Bro podcast show. New episodes tomorrow night and Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's always a good time. You never know what's going to happen. We can't wait to spend that time with you then. To roll out your weekend and have an awesome, awesome time. We care about each and every one of you. We love you all so much. We appreciate your support. And we hope that we mean just as much to you as you do to us. For all of us here in the Sleep Laboratory, I'm Dr. Samcro, your on-call sleep specialist to help you. I wish you very happy, pleasant, sweet dreams. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, and most importantly overall, good night and goodbye for now. Until next time, when we see you at the show. Sweet dreams, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. Be sure to check J&J Production Studios on Linktree for all the streaming services and social media accounts where our shows are featured. We love and appreciate all your support. And as always, until next time, we'll see you at the show.